There's definitely someone in your life who goes quiet in the middle of conversations, who feels alone even in a crowd, who listens to everyone but says nothing. You may have thought they're shy, or arrogant, or just an introvert. But in 2023, science discovered something that even shocked researchers themselves. People who stay silent all the time, they are not weak. They are living in a completely different world, a world you cannot see, a world you cannot understand. And today, for the first time, that world is about to be revealed to you. This video is for those who stay silent, and also for those who have someone silent in their life. Because what you're about to learn today will change you forever. Drop this in the comments right now. I stay silent because, whatever the reason is, write it. Because by the end of this video, you will know what the real reason is. Science says people who speak less, their brain is structurally different from others. This is not personality. This is not a choice. This is biology. And biology, no one chooses. First, understand this. When someone tells you you're too quiet, speak more. Why are you so serious? They are not fixing you. They are projecting their discomfort onto you. Because a silent person makes others uncomfortable. Their silence exposes others' noise. Their depth highlights others' shallowness. That's why people say, speak. But what they really mean is, don't show me my flaws. Society has spread a lie that people who talk more are smart, that confident people talk more, that silence is weakness. This lie was spread by people who hide their insecurity behind noise. A 2019 study from Harvard University says people who speak less observe 40% more accurately on average. The moment they enter a room, they read everyone. They see things that talkers miss. But this power comes with a price, and that price is very dark. Today, we will learn both the power and the price. There was a man who was so silent that people feared him, who spoke so little that when he did speak, the world listened. His name was Carl Gustav Jung. Jung said, and this was his most forbidden truth, the quieter you become, the more you can hear. The quieter you are, the more you can hear. While the world kept talking, Jung kept listening. And by listening, he uncovered the deepest secrets of the human mind. In his time, Jung was called mad, strange, lonely. But today, every psychology book begins with his name. Sometimes, silence is the greatest power. Lesson 1. Silence is not absence. Silence is presence. When a person is quiet, it is wrong to think they are saying nothing. They are saying everything, just in a language not everyone understands. Real situation. You are in a meeting. Everyone is talking. One person is silent. Later, that same person, in one sentence, summarizes everything. They were not silent. They were processing. Neuroscience says when we speak, our brain runs on a single track. But when we stay silent, our brain runs on multiple tracks at once. That's why silent people are more creative, more deep, more dangerous. Today, in any one conversation, when you feel like speaking, pause. Stay silent for 5 seconds and see where your brain goes in those 5 seconds. You will be surprised. Lesson 2. People who speak less observe more. And observation is the greatest superpower. A Princeton University study says a silent person within 7 seconds of meeting someone can read 80% of their personality accurately. 7 seconds. While you are still saying, hello, nice to meet you. Drop this in the comments. I can read people before they know me. If this is true for you, then this video is about you. Where does this power come from? There is a brain structure, mirror neurons. When we observe someone, our mirror neurons literally feel their emotions. In silent people, these mirror neurons are exceptionally active. They feel you before you even speak. Next time you meet someone, for the first 2 minutes, just observe their eyes, their hands, their breathing, and then see what your gut says. That gut is always right. Lesson 3, and this is the most important one. This knowledge is for protection, not destruction. Silent people have a dark reality too, one that scientists discovered and it scared them. In 2021, a University of Michigan study found people who stay silent consistently, who don't express their feelings, have cortisol levels 67% higher than average people. Cortisol is the stress hormone. This stress builds up inside, like a volcano, calm on the outside, but inside, pressure keeps rising every second. And one day, it erupts. That's why people who are always silent suddenly break down one day. People are shocked. They were so calm. Yes, they were calm, but calm is not peace. If you are a silent person, do one thing every night. Write everything you couldn't say in a journal. Just write. You don't need to show anyone. This act alone literally reduces cortisol. Science has proven it. Lesson 4. And this will shock you. The people who speak the least are actually the most powerful. Look at history. Abraham Lincoln, silent. Einstein, silent. Steve Jobs spoke the least in meetings. They changed the world not with noise, but with depth. Drop this in the comments. Silence is my superpower. If you feel this, you already knew what science just confirmed. Psychology says a person who speaks less, their words carry more weight. People listen more carefully. People take them seriously because they know this person doesn't speak without thinking. Next time in an important conversation, intentionally speak the least and observe how people try to catch every word you say. Power always exists in silence. Lesson 5. The biggest misunderstanding. People think silent people are lonely. Wrong. They are not lonely. They are selective. Loneliness is when you want connection and don't get it. But silent people often don't want connection. They are so complete in their inner world that external noise feels unnecessary. But sometimes silence and loneliness get mixed up. When a silent person actually wants connection but cannot find the words, this is the most painful experience in the world. If you are silent and feel lonely inside, do one thing. Find someone who is quieter than you and sit with them in silence. Sometimes the deepest connection happens without a single word. Lesson 6. And this is the part that scared researchers. In 2023, MIT neuroscientists conducted an experiment. They scanned the brains of consistently silent people, and what they saw, they did not expect. Their default mode network was 300% more active than others. The default mode network is the part of the brain active when we are doing nothing, when we daydream, when we imagine, when we plan the future. This means when a silent person looks completely still outside, their brain is working 300% more inside, processing thousands of things at the same time. Things you cannot see, things you cannot imagine. Drop this in the comments. My mind never stops. If this is true, you know how exhausting this feels and how powerful it is. Give this overactive brain an outlet. Writing, art, music, any form. If this brain does not express, it starts consuming itself from within. Lesson 7, the final one. Silence is not your weakness. It is your identity. It is your strength. It is your gift. But like every gift, you must understand it. You must learn to use it. If you stay silent, don't think something is wrong with you. Think this. You speak a language not everyone understands, and those who do are your real connection. Drop this in the comments. My silence is not my weakness. It is my identity. Declare it today, right now. Listen, that person who used to silence themselves because they thought their voice had no value, that person is dead. The old you is dead. Now you know. Your silence is not weakness. You are a weapon pointed at your own future. Your silence is your greatest strength. Use it for yourself, only for yourself.
You don't belong to anyone. You don't speak to impress anyone. You don't speak to meet expectations. You speak only when you have something worth saying, and that is the greatest power. All those people who said, "You are too quiet," they were wrong about you. They didn't understand you, and maybe they never will. But you, today, understand yourself, and that is enough. On this channel, every video decodes something no one tells you. Dark psychology, human behavior, mind secrets. The choice is yours to subscribe or not. But if you are someone who wants to know the truth, hit the bell icon. And if this video helped a silent person, share it. That person who is always quiet, who is never understood, needs this video. You can help them today. In the comments, write one last thing. If your silence could speak, what would it say? And finally, a question that will stay with you for days. Do you stay silent because you have nothing to say, or because you have too much to say and no one to listen? Whatever the answer is, it will tell you everything.